Deadline and headline tonight, history in a Manhattan courtroom. Donald Trump facing dozens of criminal charges. The case against him centers around alleged hush money payments made to an adult film star during his 2016 campaign. The former president pleading not guilty to 34 felony counts this afternoon. All these charges accuse Trump of falsifying business records. His next court date is set for December. Today's arraignment took less than an hour, and Trump returned to Florida shortly after it ended. Tonight's 7 News senior reporter Eileen Buckley following reaction to this history right here at home.
This has never happened to where a former president was indicted for a crime.
Political experts say we are entering uncharted territory with the indictment of a former president. UB Associate Political Professor Jacob Nieheisel says Trump continues to add asterisks to his history, with 2 impeachments while still eyeing a 2024 presidential run.
How would this affect a campaign?
So legally, there's no prohibition on being someone who is under indictment or even in prison and running for president. The legal qualifications are spelled out in the Constitution. You have to be 35, natural-born citizen, lived in the country for, I believe it's 14 years. So there's very minimal legal requirements. In terms of barriers, I don't see any in the immediate term for him.
But the professor says he believes Trump could face some pushback from voters.
It does affect somewhat of the median voter, right? The people in the middle do look at this and tend to shy away from the kind of controversy. So looking toward a general election, I do believe this would hurt him. And I think the other part of this is practical. Can you face indictments in New York, likely indictments in Georgia, maybe a federal case, and also have time to run for president?
And here on the Amherst campus, students put aside politics to just reflect on that historic aspect.
Well, it's definitely monumental. It's nothing that's really ever happened before.
UB business student Jordan Reiner tells me he will watch the process play out.
It's really hard to pass judgment before fully seeing the whole story and watching everything unfold. And I believe as an American, we should all believe in innocent until proven guilty. There's definitely some opinions showing both sides, guilty and innocent.
This is definitely going to make history. I feel like it's going to be in our future kids' textbooks, maybe a history lesson, in fact, on why this is happening and what occurred to lead us here to this day.
Jalea Presley tells me as a pre-law student at UB, she will be keeping a close eye on the legal proceedings.
Definitely will be interesting just to even tell my future kids that I lived through this. It's like my parents telling me about their eras, and like it seems so long ago, but it's really the current events actually.
And the UB professor noted that other past presidents were mired in scandal, but it never followed them outside of office. He says his best advice to voters right now is to do your best to set aside partisan knee-jerk reactions in either direction. Live in studio, Eileen Buckley, 7 News.